Ooh, don't we just love the shade? The shade that Buckingham Palace has with their Bucking Jam. They are trolling Meghan Markle. Don't even think anything otherwise, because they like to sort of shade her every now and then. Don't you think, Bradley?
Well, I didn't think Buckingham Palace was that petty, but welcome to Petty Corner.
Yeah.
Buckingham Palace, or should I call them Bucking Jam Palace, is selling or highlighting, rather, their preserves, their strawberry preserves. Interestingly, just days after Meghan Markle sent her bougie friends some of her own homemade strawberry preserves.
It's like,
good on you,
remember,
Buckingham.
we have jam too. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully we hear some more petty things in the rest of this show, Mike.
I got a ton of petty
Okay.
items for you. Don't worry.
We can't begin our blind items today without acknowledging the elephant in the room.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not calling any of us an elephant. But that Vulture piece about Crazy Days and Nights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean.
Yep. We're talking about Enty Lawyer, the real Enty Lawyer who, was anonymous for a while until he got his hands caught in the cookie jar.
Well, that's a way of putting it.
That is an old school way of saying he had an affair.
A really skeezy affair, actually. And Vulture did this whole piece sort of unmasking him, even though he's been unmasked before. But if you love blind items, and you do, because you wouldn't be watching this YouTube channel or listening to us on the radio or downloading our podcast.
Which you do all of those things.
Which hopefully you do, and you like and subscribe and tell all your friends about. But in addition to that, you're going to want to read that Vulture piece, and assuming you don't have a subscription to Vulture, you can at least download like one article a month. So make it that one, and you will be rewarded. It is a very interesting insight into the guy behind Enty Lawyer, who he really is as a person. And it may or may not change your opinions about it, but it will give you a bird's eye view into how he's been making the sausage of blind items for the last 20 some years. Yeah. Almost 20 years, I should say.
Yeah, and then that's the last time we'll talk about sausage with him. Okay.
Ew, why? Sausage.
Anyway, well, how about them blind items?
Yeah, we're not going to talk about how I make the sausage of these blind items you're about to
hear.
No,
so let's get it started. That's just called Magic Mike. Hey, Magic Mike!
This is our Magic Mike.
All right, let's do it. Let's do some blind items today. Let's start things off with this one. No, despite the recent rumors, the foreign-born former A-list model will not be going back to contract relationships. She's got a pretty great deal where anytime the former A-plus list athlete wants to hang out, they do.
Is this a Tom Brady girlfriend?
And Giselle? No.
Who he hangs out with, which is Irina Shayk.
Irina
Shayk. Irina Shayk. Apparently, there are some stories recently that she's looking for a new boyfriend. She's on the prowl.
I'm sure it won't be difficult for her to find one.
This is true. But according to the blind items, that's probably not going to be happening. She, of course, is the mother of a child with Bradley Cooper. And she also is, I guess, the girlfriend on demand for Tom Brady right now, if you believe the blind items.
Girlfriend on demand. I like that.
I mean, look, they understand the beauty and the importance of a publicationship more than anyone, but they also are human beings at the end of the day and like their parts to be tingled.
Oh, God.
Tingling parts.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that too much for you, Dawn?
I just wasn't
Tingling?
expecting it. That's what she said.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, no, I guess I'm just saying I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Ring, 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 ring. Do you want your parts to tingle with me?
Okay.
That's how they do it.
In a million
That's how they do
years,
it.
do you ever need to do that again?
Why don't you call up your wife and say that and see what she says?
Please.
And please report back.
We'll wait. You can just put her on speaker.
Oh, my.
She'd probably cuss and say what the
I don't know
blank.
what you guys get up to.
I don't know.
It's true.
She likes dirty talk.
How
We
about
should
some
probably
blind
move on.
items?
Let's do another blind item here as we will move on to this one. No one should be surprised by the reaction of this foreign-born singer when asked about his ex. She knows all of the horrible things about him, which is, and he does not want the world to know any of those. So they've got an unspoken agreement to play nice.
Oh.
Foreign-born singer and her ex.
Yeah. No one should be surprised no one should be surprised by the reaction of this foreign-born singer and his ex. She knows all of the horrible things about him, which he doesn't want the world to know. So they've got an unspoken agreement to play nice.
Foreign-born singer
And an ex.
and there's some shady stuff.
Shenanigans?
Is the ex famous
Yes.
as a singer?
Yes.
Is this
It's not like Rihanna or something.
It isn't. No,
Bieber and Selena?
it is not.
I just drew on myself.
That'd be good. You drew on yourself
Yeah,
on that nice shirt.
I know.
Oh no!
What's happening?
With ink?
Yeah.
Oh,
I dropped my pen and it flew this way and went.
It's okay. Just put some Murphy's oil soap on it.
I don't
Just
have
rub it
any.
together.
Of that.
We'll get
you
some.
Do you have any?
Wood soap. Let's see.
No.
Who else could this be? I do have
Foreign-born
some.
singer.
No one should be surprised by the reaction of this foreign-born singer when asked about his ex.
Oh.
She knows so many horrible things about him that he doesn't want the world to know. So they've got an unspoken agreement to play nice. A light bulb just went off.
Is it Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello? Oh.
And the
You were
light
really
bulb
proud of
just
that
turned
answer.
off.
The light bulb just broke. It was probably a a incandescent one, which you're not supposed to use anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, but is he Canadian?
No.
Is he a Brit? Oh, yes. I just got a mind meld with
Magic Mike.
with my good friend Alex, who actually just sent a message.
All
And
these
it's
not a mind
texts that
meld,
Bradley
that's
gets.
cheating.
Yeah,
It's not cheating. Do you not want the answer? I'll pretend I don't know.
Who's your friend?
Go ahead.
Alex.
Oh.
Is she one who likes to shake it off? And is he similar to me in one very specific way, like perhaps the year I was born?
Oh, his group? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Matty Healy.
There you go.
And
T-Swift.
yes!
You got it. Nicely done. We got to the finish line. Nobody should be surprised by Matty Healy's reaction when asked about Taylor Swift. She knows all the horrible things about him and doesn't want the world to know. So they've got an unspoken agreement to make sure they play nice.
Good job, Alex. I wouldn't have gotten there. I mean, because I don't think about
Yeah.
like Taylor Swift. Like, what does she care about Matt Healy?
Yeah, I thought,
But-
he's so much lower than her on the list. But if he looks bad, she looks bad. Right?
Correct.
Like the more that comes out about him, the more they'll go, why did you do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Why did you do him?
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, this, of course, is
They
following.
did.
I said tingles and you got offended. So
I didn't get offended. I just thought it was funny.
This, of course, following up the story that he was approached by photographers and asked, what do you think of the Tortured Poets Department diss tracks about you? And I love how he said, I haven't, what was the word? He was like, I haven't
listened yet.
Well, no, he even made it sound like, oh, I haven't listened to all of it or something, or I haven't. He made some little comment that was like, so you have listened to some,
But just
and,
not the good stuff.
just apparently not. I don't believe that. I think he got the same notification I did, that he was in the first 10% to listen to that album.
It's very likely.
I have a hard time believing he didn't listen to it.
Oh my
but-
gosh. See, if it was me, I'd just be like, I'm not listening at all. I don't need this. This has been too much
to
attention.
any of the album, or would you just pick and choose?
Me?
Like, so if she was right, like if you were Matt
Any
Healy,
of it.
and there was a song that you knew was probably about you, would you just stay away from that track, or you'd stay away from all the tracks?
I'd stay away from all of it because
Got
I
it.
need to move on with my life, because now I'm a huge sleazeball to the world and I need to move on.
Yeah.
So
Unless you're like, hey, thanks for putting me in.
unless he has like I don't know, some type of a masochistic.
Yeah, or he's just grateful for the PR.
Yeah.
Any good or any news is good news.
I
I'd be
don't
s-
think so.
I'd be super petty and I'd be like, you know that one about Travis and her, The Alchemy? I love that track. And thank you, Amy. That is so good.
Yeah.
You know, like just hammer all of them that aren't about him.
Yeah. I
And
don't
say
even
how
know
great
which
they
ones
were.
are about
They're
him.
like, what's that
Hmm.
song again? And or they, they bring up the one that's about him, and he's like, yeah, I don't, is that on the album? I
The
didn't hear that.
smallest man who ever lived, I'm pretty positive is about him.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to that one if you want to
Okay,
learn a little bit about Matty Healy.
Okay.
All right, let's do another one here as we roll through the blind items today. This B-list reality star Offspring is lying about the weight loss drug use, but instead decided to just throw her higher on the list mother under the bus because everyone hates her anyway.
Ooh. B-list reality star Offspring.
Mm-hmm. Lying about weight loss drug use, but instead decided to just throw her higher on the list mother under the bus because, hey, everyone hates her anyway.
This is Sharon Osborne and Kelly Osborne.
Ooh,
Yep.
she got there.
You got there quickly, nicely done. Kelly Osborne recently asked about her 85-pound weight loss, and she said, I changed my diet, ate better, and lost all the weight. According to the blind item, she might be lying about that fact and instead just deflected it to the fact that her mother used it. And
which she's been open about that.
She has been open about it as well. So, yeah.
Okay, well, whatever,
Such a fascinating narrative in Hollywood.
Look
Thanks,
here.
guys.
Look over there.
Well, yeah. That too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Let's move on. Quick and easy one there. Let's do another one.
All right.
The relationship is finally coming to an end for this A-list actress and partner. Despite the latest update, they have finally realized that they have wrung out every drop of PR they could from it, and neither have been faithful for almost the last year. So it's pretty much run its course.
That's
Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
Stop getting them right so quickly.
Good job,
I'm just
Dawn.
kidding.
Oh,
He's like, we're gonna
Nicely
I'm gonna
done.
run out of blind
Oh,
items
I'm
again.
sorry.
You're gonna have to call
sorry.
up Enty Lawyer and see if he's got something left over
Oh
for us.
God.
The relationship is finally coming to an end for, you nailed it, by the way, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. They, of course, have had this very toxic relationship back and forth, and it sounds like they finally realized that, you know what? We've probably run our course with this, and we haven't been faithful with each other for a long time anyway.
Yeah, but the last headline I saw was like, he's decided he's not going to say anything negative about her, even though they've decided to go their own way. And I'm like, I don't buy any of this. You two, despite what the blind would like us to believe, I don't think they're over with each other yet, whether they're actually together or not.
I saw an article that I was delighted by because I thought, I'm thinking of him in a way that's funny that doesn't have anything to do with Megan Fox. And somebody on a podcast asked him to name 3 negative things about Taylor Swift. And he was like, I'm not doing that. He's like, are you crazy? What do you want all the Swifties to come after me? And there is nothing negative about her.
Yeah.
And then went on
Good
to say
answer.
how great she is and how nice she is to him. And I just laughed because he was like, I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
And
clearly not, because that would not be a good move.
Exactly. Well,
What do you think about Taylor Swift, Dawn?
I think Taylor Swift is talented. She is she's probably an alien because she's so talented.
Oh my God. Please,
I
in the
know
comments on YouTube, alien lovers, tell us what you really think.
it really is like otherworldly. Her discipline, her tenacity, her just like, I don't know how someone has. I mean, I know her workout routine now. I read about that the other day, which is insane. Her trainer said that it would make most people throw up.
Yeah.
And
She's
that
superhuman.
she, before the tour, would run on the treadmill and sing the whole concert running.
Wow.
That's the shape she wanted to be in. And so she would never have to think, because then it's a mind-body thing you're creating.
She's the equivalent of a professional athlete, right?
She really is. Yeah, definitely. And she didn't want to have to think too hard about the lyrics. She wanted to be able to get through it with energy and also not, have moments where she didn't remember stuff. So she wanted it to be in her body and out of her mouth.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you saw the Eras Tour show or the concert video, she had to not only do everything you just said, but then in that, she also had to know where all the cameras were and be able to look in the right spot at the right time. And the direction that took place, that thing should have won all of the awards. It was unbelievable how they were able to find a way to put that together as one big concert.
It's an inspiration.
So good.
Yes.
All right, let's move on and do another blind item here. Giving some great PR at the end was a nice bonus for the Barely There celebrity. It's usually a little bit more than this A-lister does for his contract relationships.
Bradley, you know this one.
Is this the Ryan Seacrest story?
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I was going to try to drag it out.
No,
Oh,
you didn't need
sorry.
to. It was straightforward. Yeah, you guys got this one. Of course, we're talking about the ex of Ryan Seacrest. Apparently got some really good PR at the end of the relationship. He gave nice kind parting words, maybe.
Like, it's so clear that this was a publicationship. I don't know what really went on behind the scenes with those two, but the fact that it was like the way it read, and I don't have the exact words in front of me, but it was something to the effect of like, we've both decided to, move on, and we still, oh gosh, I wish I could think of the words, like
just the generic.
Proactively, positively support each other in whatever direction we both end up in. Like, could you just not?
It's a
barf
3-year
more?
contract.
Yeah.
That's what he has, 3-year contract.
Yeah, like you both have to say you love each other.
Yeah, because you didn't have any feelings for each other to begin with, so it's not hard to separate.
Exactly. It's the same thing that Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes did.
Yeah.
We just decided we were better off as friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You know what I liked about their contract, though, that I noticed by just looking at pictures
Of the contract?
of them together, is that in the contract, there was nothing that said you can't wear high heels because she towers over him. In pictures.
Okay.
And I'm like, thank God the contract didn't say you have to be my height.
That's smart.
Because
I
she's
like it.
slightly taller than him anyway, and then she would wear like 6-inch stilettos.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. And I liked her shoes, but I wouldn't be able to wear them because they'd hurt my feet.
Good luck to her. She's going to be just fine.
Yes,
she'll
she
be able
is.
to afford all sorts
And she'll
of
be able
shoes
to
now.
have like whatever she does in life. Is she a model? Is she an actress? She'll just have more opportunities now. Because it's always a good thing to have that contract with Ryan Seacrest, because then you actually have a career after. And he's called me now. I just want to let you know. So I'm the next.
Oh, wow. You're next in line. That's awesome.
Yep,
What does
I
your
am. Thank
boyfriend
you.
think of that?
Well, it doesn't matter because it's just a contract.
So he's fine with it.
He loves it.
But
He's
you
like, bring
told
in
us
the
about
money,
it.
honey.
You told us about it. You're not supposed to tell us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll have
First
to
rule
not
of the
upload
contract.
to
Don't talk about the contract.
We can't upload that to the YouTube channel, Mike.
Okay, I'll
Just
edit
Take that out. Yeah.
Okay.
Aubrey Page, by the way, is
She's
Aubrey
Her name.
turning the page.
yes, she is. She's turning the page and moving on. We're turning the page and moving on as well to another blind item. They're not that blind today, apparently. They're pretty straightforward. Let's do
It's a
another one here.
beautiful day.
It is. They're rolling through them. We're crushing it. I love how, or it's funny how this A-minus list actor and former co-star have the world convinced that everything was fake. Well, if it was so fake, then why did the actor's girlfriend break off their relationship? And why did the boyfriend of the actress not speak to her for a month?
A-minus list actor co-star.
And former co-star, yes. So we got two people here.
Okay.
It's fun how the A-minus list actor and former co-star trying to have the world convinced that their love was fake. If it was so fake, then why did the actor's girlfriend break off their long relationship? And why did the boyfriend not talk to the actress for over a month?
It's not Mindy Kaling and her
It is not.
co-star /
So
boyfriend,
they
baby
said
daddy.
it was fake?
Uh-huh.
Well, this should be obvious.
Oh, Sydney
Mhm.
Sweeney and Glen Powell.
Oh, yes.
That's
yes.
correct. They are now trying to, and yes, I'll give you another ding there for the other
Ding,
half
ding,
of
ding.
that. According to the blind item, again, we're now hearing, and they're kind of opening up about the marketing campaign around the movie Anyone But You.
Yeah.
You know, the movie that is about a publicationship.
Yeah.
Because Much Ado About Nothing.
Yeah, they
was
took us on a
basically
ride,
yeah.
told us they were taking us on a ride,
Mhm.
and then it was like, are you taking us on a ride? And is maybe that the fake out with the taking us on, but you're still with the thing.
Yeah.
So what now?
So now they're claiming that, haha, we gotcha. We're so good. You guys believed our fake relationship was real.
Right.
Although the blind items have been saying that as part of their press junkets, they were actually staying in the same room. The significant other of Sydney Sweeney were no longer talking to each other. The fiance of Sydney Sweeney and her weren't talking to each other. And of course, Glen Powell, who had a long-term relationship as well, that ended during that ad campaign.
I know. That was the biggest thing that's like, well,
So yeah.
I don't know. Blind
It's
items want
like,
us to believe
here's
it was real.
So basically, it's like our story is we gotcha.
Yeah.
But actually, we
we
didn't.
got you.
You were got,
We know you.
but we're not sure who's doing who.
They're doing each other.
I
Or-
think that was, yeah.
Maybe.
And then Sydney Sweeney said to her fiance, it's just for the movie.
Yes. So they're lying to everybody.
Yeah, they are. Well, hope it was good.
But they're beautiful.
Yeah.
She has nice qualities.
I don't know how it could be bad with those two. I mean, you
Which
said I
two?
hope it was good. And I'm just
Yeah.
saying
I
with
thought
those
you
two,
meant her two.
the movie was good.
Got it.
I really liked the movie.
I thought you were bringing up Carol Baum.
No.
Carol.
Carol, remember Carol?
Carol
How's Carol
Baum.
doing? Carol Baum was the woman who didn't like Sydney Sweeney, thought she was ugly and can't act.
Yeah. Which, if you want to say she can't act, I'm fine because you're a producer, and if that's your opinion, fine. But to say that she's ugly, like what? Where are you?
Well, Carol's now apologizing and off to jail.
Jail.
She's been arrested.
Jail.
Yeah, you can't.
It's celebrity jail.
It's celebrity jail. They have that. It's in Palm
Yeah.
Springs.
Yeah, it's very difficult then.
Let's do another one. Here's rolling through the blind items today.
They don't get
move,
brunch.
we'll move on to this one here. This actor who was married to a man is now back with his longtime female partner.
What?
An actor previously married to a man is now
What?
back with his longtime female
That's
partner.
like a reverse.
Is this
What?
anything to do with that? Those guys that Kim Kardashian married?
Oops, the ding was very
Gage?
soft.
Oh, yeah.
but the ding is
Armstrong.
real.
Armstrong?
No.
Lucas Gage
Gage.
and Christian hairstylist.
Christian hairstylist. The Lord is
no.
closer to
His name is
your high hair.
Kim Kardashian's hairstylist.
You got it.
And he's with a woman now?
Lucas Gage is rumored to be with a woman now. His longtime girlfriend, ex. By the way, Chris Appleton is the other side of that blind you were looking for.
Yeah.
His ex-girlfriend.
You knew it was tasty.
It's apple. Had apple in it. His longtime girlfriend, Lucas Gage.
Emma Dumont, I believe, is his time girlfriend that he is apparently back together with.
Okay.
All right.
There are
Good luck
people
to
that
them.
are bisexual.
Well,
out
that
there.
is true. We shan't forget that it is a rainbow
Yes.
Apparently
of experiences.
Apparently, one of his early first public relationships was with Claudia Slowiski, who is now dating singer Phineas.
Oh, Phineas.
Billie Eilish's brother?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting. Fun facts when you Google certain things. But of course, we're talking about Lucas Gage of Euphoria, White Lotus,
Also,
fame, was in a bunch of shows.
Billie Eilish has that whole thing, and is it Rolling Stone?
Yes.
Where
Yeah.
she just woke up one day and realized she wanted her face in a very particular spot.
Yeah. She has a new song called Lunch, all about it.
She also has another new song that I guess I can't play any songs out here. I wanted to. It's by the Divinals. You can look it up.
Right.
Oh, but yes.
Yeah.
Might get
wants
to
you
that.
to touch yourself.
We might get that on. Get to that later on. But there you go. You guys got a whole bunch of blind items. Let's do one more quick one here and see if you can get it. I'm guessing you can because you guys have been cruising today.
Crushing
How about
it.
this last one? The ex of a former talk show host is hoping that by saying some nice things about her, the people in charge will forgive all the horrible things he did and maybe also forgive the six-figure debt that he owes the former host.
Ex of a former talk
Is this
show
Wendy
host.
Williams' ex-husband?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
You remember his name?
Nope.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes?
His
You
name
can do it.
is, let's see, X. Give me a hint.
Is it a plain name that's like Bill, Bob, Steve type
Nope.
of a name? Okay.
It's I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. It's something that you do if you go out looking for animals to shoot.
Hunt. Yeah,
Goodwill
Kevin Hunter.
Hunting.
Kevin Hunter
Oh.
is the correct
Because
answer.
her son is Kevin Hunter Jr.
There
That's
you go.
right.
Yes, according to the blind items, though, it sounds like he is trying to do whatever he can to talk nice about her, and maybe, just maybe, her guardian will, or her the people in charge will forgive all those horrible things he did to her,
Nope.
and also forgive that six-figure debt that apparently he owes her still.
Good luck to you, sir.
I don't like
I mean,
that.
there's people around her at this point. I don't feel like that's going to happen.
No, they're like, we want some of that money too.
Yeah.
So-
Or that guardian lady who I don't trust her.
Yeah, we don't even know what she looks like
Mm-hmm.
or where she lives.
Or if she's a human. Maybe
Yeah.
she's like that
Maybe
other
she's
lady. She's an
Enty
alien.
Lawyer. Who knows?
Could be.
I doubt it.
I just thought in the documentary it was really weird whenever like the people that were primarily in her circle would call the guardian because the Guardian knew all about the documentary. And they would call up and say, hey, can we do this with her? Can we take Wendy here? Can we do this? And she would answer, like we didn't hear her voice, but they were in contact with her. And then the day before the documentary came out, she's like, oh, she has dementia. And
well, yeah, because they knew that they were going to ask questions about her and who had control of her money. Always follow the money. And Blinded by the Item. If you have not subscribed to our podcast, wherever you get podcasts or the YouTube channel, make sure you do so because your subscriptions mean we have a job. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new crop of juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. We call it
Blinded by the Item.
Bye.
Blinded by the Item.